Alright guys, we got 31 orders on eBay and 3 on Poshmark. So we got a gross total of $785 on eBay, and I don't know what it is on Poshmark. I have to tell you guys later, but let's get to pulling these orders. What's going on, everybody? My name's Marcus. Welcome back to another video. Today is Sunday. Getting ready to pull the orders over the weekend. Not as good of a weekend as it was last weekend. Last weekend I had over double what I got going out now. I had like 90, something like that. Now, got to remind you that Monday was also a holiday, so I had those sales in there too, but still 31 is probably not I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a record low, but it's probably dang near close to it though. But hey, it is what it is. Definitely not gonna cry about it. So how was you guys' weekend? Was it better than mine? Hopefully it was. I'm gonna jump into a couple of questions real quick, because I've been getting this particular question a lot within the last 3 videos. So when you say 3 days a week, 4 hours a day, and that's your shipping photo, and I have a lister, customer management answering questions, issues being dealt with in returns and everything, but not my sourcing, right? And so they're just wondering because they feel like, because right now I feel as if I'm not that efficient, and you are crazy efficient, but also I think beginners go a lot slower. If I know the item / have sold it, it's a lot faster of a listing photo time. But if I don't know that much, just comped it before buying it, it can take 6 to 10 minutes for one listing sometimes. So yes, I work 3 days a week on eBay. That's taking the photos for the drafts, that's packing and shipping, that's launching my listings. I do not build the listings anymore. I take the photos, my lister does those for me. If I were to do my listings 40 a day, that would take me a little over an hour to do that. Could I do that? Yeah, I could, but I don't want to, and I don't have to do something I don't want to do, so I don't. But other than that, I take one other day of the week as sourcing. I don't really consider that work, although it is work. It does count. I write it off on my account. I count it off as a cost of doing business. So technically I work 4 days, but as far as me doing stuff inside the business that's not sourcing, I only work 3 days a week. As far as me doing a listing, photos take me what, a minute to do photos. A listing takes me about a minute too, so 2 minutes an item, what, 10 seconds to find it, 10 seconds to pack it in a bag, and another 10 seconds for the label. So I'm 3 minutes all in on an item working, and it gets faster the more that you do it. Like if you're just getting started, I was there too when I first started looking up comps. It used to take me hours, but the biggest thing that saved me time when doing comps and doing listings and stuff is, if I can't find an exact comp, I don't let it ruin me. I just find the closest thing that I can inside that brand, and I list it at that. If I still can't find something that's similar enough to it, I price over what I think the item is worth. That way, if I'm too high, I can accept an offer. But say for instance, I find a pair of Gap cargo pants, right? And I don't find the exact model of Gap cargo pants. I'm just gonna price it at the other Gap cargo pants that I see. If I find a pair of Levi's 505, I don't need to find the exact, size, the exact color, all that stuff. I know that there's so many of these Levi's that have sold for the average price of this much that I list them at that. If I found a Dixon's Pickens hoodie, there's no comps for these on there except for the eBay listing that is on eBay for this hoodie. So if you find this hoodie, what are you gonna do? You're gonna price it at 50 bucks? It's used. You can't price it at 50 bucks. You know what I mean? So like it's different, guys. Like with some things, like a button-up shirt. Am I gonna do hours of comps on a button-up shirt? Now if it's like a certain kind of, like a pearl snap, or like there's Ironheart is a really good button-up, Robert Graham is a really good button-up. These Robert Graham shirts right here, when I found these, I didn't know what to comp them at, so I priced them at 70 bucks and I took a best offer for 50. It's just, don't get bogged down by comp research. Now, am I telling you that comps don't matter? That's not what I'm saying, and I know somebody's hearing that. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, if you're spending 10 minutes looking for a comp and you still don't find the exact same item that you have, price it to the most similar item that you have and then move on. That one item isn't going to break your business. If you sell an item for $20 when it could have sold for $30, you are not going to drown. It's okay. If you sell an item for $50 when you could have sold it for $70, that's still a great profit, you know. So don't get bogged down by it, guys. None of us are finding like what's some crazy expensive item. Like, none of us are finding like platinum in the bins and then we're like selling it at bronze prices. That's just not happening. So I encourage you guys, if you're out there trying to speed your process up, analyze it. What am I doing in my process that takes too much time? Am I sitting my clothes in one room and then taking the photos of them in another room, and in between each session or in between each item I gotta go get more? Am I getting on my phone every time I take a set up photos? Am I checking notifications when they come through? Because all this stuff messes up new resellers. So if you're like not focusing on what you're doing, you're going to get distracted by everything that you're doing, and instead of like actually focusing on the job and getting the job done. So it all gets faster. I batch everything. I think it's faster to batch processes. Take all my photos at once, upload all my photos to the computer, build all my listings off of my photos, do all my shipping at once, put all my items away, you know, as I take the photos. There's no need for me to do one individual listing all the way through. Like, you can do that when you're first getting started, but eventually the best way to do it is to just knock it all out the box. It's like when you're doing things in your regular life, like when you're putting up clothes from the laundry, like you don't put one item up at a time, you fold them all up and then you put them all up, you know what I mean? So just consider the fact that as you do things, I've 20-something thousand listings I've done now. You refine the process, you find what works and you find what doesn't work, and eventually you rid all the BS out of the way, and you just refine and sharpen your process till you find what makes you go the fastest. So hopefully that ramble session got some clarity for you guys, because apparently, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but apparently I wasn't saying it clear enough to where people understood that I literally only work four days a week. The fourth day is sourcing, and I don't count that because it's kind of fun, but I'm doing eBay work 3 days a week, and then I source 1 day a week. Let's get to another question. Stacy Hacker wants to know, when you cross list through Vendoo and the item sells, do you have to manually unlist on the other platforms, or will Vendoo system mark it as sold? So that's the only reason why I even got into cross listing in the first place, is because Vendoo does remove the item after it sells. Unless there's an offer on it on other platforms, then it'll be auto delisted. The only time it won't get delisted is when there's an offer out on it. Then you got to go in and end the listing yourself. Let's see, let me get away from my neighbors upstairs taking a shower, so there's water running in the background. Let's see, people are telling me to buy a house. Okay, so Kyle McKinney asked, not to spam comments, but did you sell it for $12 plus shipping or $12 total, or $12 plus shipping or $12 total? I sold my first item for like $6 plus shipping and didn't make much, even though I only paid $2.99 for the item. 99-cent items sound like a steal, or just raising my bottom line of sell price. So with my any cost that you guys hear when I'm telling you guys what an item sold for, that does not include shipping. I charge shipping. I don't recommend anyone do free shipping. Free shipping is hurting you. It's cutting into your bottom line, because then you're going to get somebody that's going to lowball you an offer and you still have free shipping on top of it. Always charge shipping. Unless you're in a category where it's like super competitive and everyone around you is not doing shipping, like media or something like that. And I'm not saying you have to do shipping or free shipping in media, because James, my born reseller, charges shipping on his media and he still sells a boatload of it. So I wouldn't recommend doing free shipping unless you are aware that the item that you're selling is still going to be profitable, even if you take an offer on it. So yeah, all my items, the sales price, if I tell you it's sold for $20, there's $20 plus shipping involved in that. So $20, $8.95 plus shipping, $28.95 plus whatever state fees get charged along with that. And then someone said, on your listings, do you offer best offer automatically? Yes. As soon as I list an item, there's best offer already on it. As soon as I list an item, there's a 20% off coupon on it. As soon as I list an item, it's promoted at 8%. So that's just the way I do it. I get all my items for $1.44 or $1.48, whatever my buy cost is right now at the bin. So I got the wiggle room to get these items sold quicker by promoting them and putting best offer on and running a coupon and all that good stuff. So, you know, just because I do it doesn't mean you have to do it. If you don't want to turn best offer on your items, don't. But only 30% of my items sell full price without anybody making an offer or me making an offer to them. And even on those offers or those sales, there's still the 20% off coupon applied to them. So somebody's always getting a deal at my store. So I send out offers and I accept offers for about 30% each on each of those. So, or what, 34 and 35% a piece, something like that. So whatever the case may be, you guys just got to figure out what works for you, and that works for me. So let me get into pulling some of these items, because I have yammered on for 10 minutes now, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have clicked off the video by now. So let's hop into what sold. All right, I got these Duluth jeans, men's 32-32. Those sold for $15 on a best offer. Got these Lee jeans. Funny thing about these is I got a $7 offer on Poshmark. I declined it, and then I immediately got a $10 offer for them on eBay. I only had them listed for $15. Those are a women's 12. So I just took the offer to get them out of there because it was more profitable than the $7 offer on Poshmark. Then we got these Puma joggers. These are a men's extra large. Those sold for $12.80. Then we got these Express jeans, or corduroy pants, I mean, women's size 9-10. They're wide leg. Took a best offer of $8 on those. I had them listed for $12. Wrangler jeans, $48.30. These are really old, as you guys know. A lot of you know, at least. I don't pick up anything that's really over a 42, but I don't like to go above 38 unless I check comps for it. And those sold for $12. Then we got this Champion hoodie, just a blank Champion hoodie, men's large, and that sold for $12.80 as well. So someone asked me to break down what I make on an item after fees and all that other stuff. Fees, shipping, cost of shipping goods and all that stuff, because new resellers don't know how much money a person makes off of an item. I'm going to do that on one of these orders. The thing is, guys, I make the same amount of money as you would make off of an order. You know, minus my shipping costs, or not my shipping costs, but minus my buy costs being a slightly bit different. Same thing with anyone else. The only variance that goes into our listings is what I'm promoting at versus what I charge for shipping at, and then what I pay for an item at. But the eBay fees are still the same for everybody, but I will go into that on one of these items just to give you guys a slight idea about, because I can't give you an idea of what you'll make. I can just give you an idea of what I've made off of a sell based off what the variables that go into it are. So let me I'll pull up the details on this pair of Puma pants. So let me find that. Puma joggers. So what I'm doing is going to the actual eBay listing. Then I'm going to see the order details. And it's going to tell me all the stuff that I need to know down here. So the item subtotal was $12.80, right? The shipping that they paid was $8.95. Then the sales tax is $122. And then the order total is $18.90. Now we got to go into this transaction fees to see what the total fees are, because there's $285 taken out of this $22.97, which is what the order total was. But what I receive for my order earnings are $18.90. Now, as you guys know, I'm not getting all that. So we have $21.75 minus $285 for fees. The fees are going to be the promoted listings, which was 28 cents for top rated seller discount, which was 28 cents, and then $280 or $255, which was the final value fee. And then so let's see, I don't think it's sold on a promoted listing, so there's no promoted listings fee on there. But 225 of that goes out for, or 285 total comes out of that for the final value fee and the listing fee. So then we got 1890 left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the calculator. We got 1890 minus my $1.44 for the item. That's 1746 left over. Then we got to subtract the shipping. I'm going to pay $760 for the flat rate envelope. That leaves me $986 left. So out of this item, I got $986 left, right? Minus shipping and all that other stuff. Now I got to add in the label, the bag that the item's stored in currently, the little SKU number that's on there, and then I got to add in the actual well, I guess that's it. So then what I'll do is, like, these bags are like 3 cents a piece, so I'm going to minus 0.3 cents, minus another 0.2 for the label, because the paper labels don't cost that much, and I'm being actually generous with this. 0.02 for the label, and then another not even a cent for the SKU, 0.01. So minus point equals, so that's 980 altogether that I make. And then if you like want to get really super technical with it, you can even like tack in like another 10 cents per item for the electric, which I don't even pay electric here, I pay storage fee. So I mean, I could do that real quick. What, got 9,000 items, 500 divided by 9,000 equals, so that's what, 55 cents an item, or 5 cents an item. So 5 cents additional for the item to be stored here to pay for the rent. So very cheap, guys. Now, like I said, my numbers don't have to meet your numbers. My metrics don't have to be something that seems okay to you. This is not, you know, done to please everybody. This is just to be done to make business. And this is on a low dollar item, guys. This item sold for what, $12.80? So it'd be much better if I sold it on a $20 item. There'd be much more fees, but still $9 profit almost off of a $12 item. It's not ideal. That's not what my metric is. I'm shooting for much higher than that, but on just a basic bread and butter item, where something that's sold in my store on sale, I guess I'll take it, you know what I mean? My metrics of $25 and up, those sales look much more better. Okay, so now that you guys see how long that took for me to break down an item, that's why I don't do it for every single item, because I would be filming these videos for a very long time, and I don't have that type of time to dedicate to filming the videos. These are Washington University joggers from the college, not Washington University in Washington, Washington University in St. Louis. Men's medium, sold for $20. That does not include the shipping that I charged on it. Next item is 15, 6, 7, 8. 15, 6, alrighty. Disaster has struck. See, that's that stupid stuff. So these jeans have sold, but they've gotten relisted somehow. And so I know that a lot of people will say, well, eBay never relists my items. That never happens to me. Well, good for you. It happens to me, and it happens fairly often enough to where it's super frustrating. So I messaged this buyer and told him that I don't have them, and waiting for them to give me the go ahead to cancel the order. So let me know if you guys have had this happen to you. It hasn't happened to me in about, I don't know, man, a couple months, but still it's very frustrating to know that you can do everything right on your part. You can sell an item, you can ship it out, and then somehow you're still going to get an item relisted, to where if I cancel this because I don't have it, that's a item out of stock cancellation. That's a defect. That's not just like a ding on my account, but that's a defect. That's not an INAD. That's not something like chump. This is serious business right here. And if I get enough of these, then eBay will penalize me, and they'll not show my listings to a lot of people. So how do you go from doing everything you can the right way to still getting the shaft by eBay? You know what I mean? So that's kind of unfortunate, because I didn't do anything to warrant this, and I still got to take the L, but it is what it is. Next item is going to be the Lucky Brand jeans. So found them, eBay didn't relist the item, so I'm gonna have to message this buyer back and tell them that I do have the item, so that way they don't cancel the order on me. And yeah, so guess I just got to moving too quick, and I had the item all along. So there you go. NYDJ pants, not your daughter's jeans, $16.35. Hopefully I got these. $16.35. Okay, so yes, okay. These are newer tags. They're like linen. Pretty sure they're linen. Let's see. It doesn't say it in the title, but those sold for a best offer of 15 bucks. Now, could I have just edited that part out and you guys never would even known that I have an item that got relisted? Yeah, I could have, but how authentic would that have been? So I can't always show you guys the good without showing you guys like the stuff that really happens. I'm not one of those eBay sellers that are like, you know, all glitz and glamour, and I mean, you guys can tell that by the effort that gets put into these videos. But I'm not one of those sellers that's gonna like give you guys fluff and filler. I'm gonna just tell you what's going on, the good and the bad. And so this is some type of little box of sunshine sweatshirt. You know, it's on a Comfort Colors tag, so I picked that stuff up. Sometimes it sells good, sometimes it sells bad. This sold for 10 bucks. Got a D-Generation X Reselling shirt that sold for best offer of 20 bucks. That's a men's medium. Got this Ann Taylor Loft, like kind of like a military style type jacket. Sold for, that's a women's 8 and it sold for 12 bucks. We sold another item for 15 bucks. Sold a couple items since I've been here. I'll point them out when I get done, and then I'll give you guys an updated total of what's going out for the day. Got this Ocean Pacific t-shirt, men's 2XL, that sold for $9. Then I got Carhartt pants. These are a men's 36-34. Those sold for best offer of $15. Okay, this is the item that just sold. It's a Wichita State Shockers t-shirt, size large, and like I said, it sold for 15 bucks. We got a multiple quantity order right here of 2 hoodies. One's an American Eagle, one's an Air Apostle. American Eagle, they're both medium. Sold for a total of $32 before shipping, so not with the shipping cost, so a little over 15 bucks a piece. Then we got this, I don't know, I couldn't really tell what that said, but I called it a vintage dirty, D-U-R-T-Y, I think is what the graphic said. It's all folded up to where you guys can't see it. Some type of Irish t-shirt sold for 15 bucks. That's a men's extra large. Then we got these Big Star women's jeans, size 32. Those sold for a best offer of 15 bucks as well. So I just wanted to thank you guys for the comments that you guys left in the comment section. Anytime you guys ask these questions, it helps me help you, and I really like, that's what this whole thing's all about, guys. It's not really about showing you guys what I'm selling. It's about helping you guys sell more items. So thank you for asking questions. It really helps me provide value on the channel. And if you guys don't ask your questions, I can't really, you know, provide that value for you. But if you guys want to join the Patreon, I can provide as much value as I can over there as you guys, you know, need to help you guys grow your business. Road to 6 Figures is what it's called. There's a link down below in the description. You guys can get your first 7 days free to try it out, see if it's the right fit for you. It might not be. Some people don't like Discord, some people don't like Zoom, but whatever the case may be, I'm here to help you guys grow your business as best as possible. So consider joining, check it out. If you don't like it, you can leave. If you do like it, you can stay at $1 a day. So I'm gonna get back into the rest of these items. Got some CQR tactical pants, men's 30-31, sold for $16. Got this high visibility sweatshirt, men's large, sold for $20. Got this US Army waffle knit base layer shirt, sold for $20. That's a men's large. And I got another one that's sold to a separate buyer, not the same person. That is a men's medium, and that sold for $20 as well. Then we got this Lost Surfboards brand hoodie, that is a men's extra large, that sold for $20. Then we got this tangerine puffer vest. If you guys remember the video where I got the free inventory at, this is one of those items that I kept. I was actually shocked by the sell-through and the price that it sold for. Told you guys it had 100% sell-through, and it sold in less than 90 days. What, 2 months maybe? And it sold for 20 bucks on the best offer. These are Ariat pants. Let's see, Ariat pants, men's 32-30. Those sold for a best offer of 25 bucks. And I got this Cowgirl Tough t-shirt that is a women's extra large, and that sold for 8 bucks. Got a McDonald's employee t-shirt large, sold for 20 bucks. I'm pretty sure I undersold this. This is a vintage Russell Athletic for members mark, as in Sam's Club. I listed it at 25 bucks, and it sold immediately for 20 with the coupon. And this is actually, did it sell for 20? Yeah, so whatever, 20% off coupon. And then these are Nike joggers, sold for 20 bucks on the best offer. Yeah, man, it sucks about that Russell Athletic shirt, because I know some of the Russell Athletic hoodies, just search Russell Athletic vintage Russell Athletic hoodies, like from 1980s. Crazy money. But this right here was just probably early 2000s, so I didn't think it would go for that much, but that's what I get for bucket pricing. Okay, these 3 items right here are the last items on eBay, except for this one is a I see this brand from time to time. It's called Hot Chocolate, 15K. I guess it's like some type of running performance wear. I sold it for 20 bucks, but I don't have it here. It's at my house. Then I got these Inaugural type of clogs, slip-on clogs, and those sold for $21, I believe. $21. Those are a women's size 9. Then I got this Columbia Tilly hat that sold for $12.80. And I got this BKE sweater that I've had listed for quite some time. That is a men's large, and it sold for a best offer of $14.40. So that's all the eBay items. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Poshmark orders, and I'll show you guys those. This just sold on eBay. Ozark Mountain Ridge Runners 2004 Runner of the Year shirt that sold for 12 bucks, and that is a men's extra large. So now I'm gonna get into the Poshmark orders. All right, guys, so you guys know that I've been using Vendoo for about 4 months now to cross list items. Usually I have more sales on Poshmark than I did right now, but it just seems like it's a slow weekend all around. But with that said, I still have these 3 items going out on Poshmark just by using Vendoo, and there is a 25% off link down below in the description. Save 25% off your first month. If you guys use it and you list anything like I do, I would consider the unlimited plan. It's 70 bucks a month, but you have to ask for it. So I got these Big Star jeans, men's 31, sold for best offer of 18 bucks. Hollister button-up flannel, women's small, sold for 20 bucks. Then we got this this is a Indiana Hoosiers sweatshirt, men's extra large, and that sold for a best offer of 18 bucks as well. So pretty decent sales for just 3 items on Poshmark, but that's what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment section of this video, and I'll get to it in the next one. Hopefully you guys learned something. That's going to do it for this one. Catch you guys on the next one. Until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace. Bonus footage. I forgot to give you guys an update on what the order total was. So we got, come on man, get out of the way, stupid blurb. So we're at 34 items sold on eBay for $8.53. So hopefully we'll get more than that. It's at 6:32 now. So 6:32 Sunday evening. We'll see what happens by Monday morning. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Catch you on the next one.